Hey there, Aaron Rath from Rat's Tesla. I want to throw up a quick video today. I know I get a lot of questions about what does it cost to charge your Tesla? What does it cost to drive the Tesla? I've had it for just over a month now, and I was looking at my charging this morning, and I'll show you how I charge my car here in just a minute. I charge it at home. Luckily, I own my own home, so I had a charger put in. But I wanted to talk real quick about what it costs to charge. So I have 1,978 miles on my car. Not a ton, but I started with 24. I've had it just over a month. So about 1,950 miles. So if I take 1,950 miles and I divide that by, and here's what I'm doing first. I'm going to give you what it would have cost to drive my Ram pickup for the amount of miles that I've driven. So 1,950 miles. I usually filled at about 375 miles. So I'll divide that by 375 miles, and you can see that gives me about 5.2. So we'll say 5 tanks of gas. So 5 tanks of gas, and it took about 20, we'll say it averaged about 23 gallons to go that amount of space. So I'll take that 5 fill-ups times 23, that's 115 gallons of gas that it would have taken me. Well, where I live right now, mid-grade gas, which is what I had to put in my truck, is yesterday I saw it at $3.67 a gallon. So we'll take that times 367 times 115, and that gives us basically $422.05. That's a rough estimate of what it would have cost to drive my Ram, the vehicle that I replaced the Tesla with. So now, if I go into a handy dandy little app on my phone, and I'm not sponsored by them, it's a free app. It's called OptiWatt. You can go into this app and you can set it up with your electric company and the plan that you have, and then it goes and it connects to your Tesla app. And so when you charge, based on the time you charge, it knows what it costs per kilowatt hour to charge your car, and it tells you what it costs to charge your car. So where I live, I'm on the Poudre Valley REA electric. It's basically 9 cents per kilowatt hour flat rate. There are some upper times, but I don't charge on those. I only charge overnight, so it's about 9 cents per kilowatt hour. And if I look at that same 1,978 odometer miles that I did before has cost, and I'm going to show you so you believe me, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's cost just over $33. $33.61. $33.61 to charge my car for that amount of time. So if I go back to my calculator and I take that 422.05 and I subtract 33.61, I have saved $388.44 in just over a month of driving. Now, keep in mind, my vehicle that I got rid of was a gas guzzler, and I'm going to a very efficient. I drive about 50 miles a day for work, and then I've noticed that since we bought this, that we don't take my wife's ICE vehicle anymore. We always take this everywhere. So we've driven it a lot more than we normally would, but for that amount of miles, to save $388, I mean, that right there pays for any increase in payment that I might have had from my truck to this. And if you have an insurance increase, which by the way, my insurance actually went down. I have Allstate, but I've had Allstate for 25 years and I've got tons of discounts, so it won't be the same for everybody, and maybe I'll talk about that later. But $388 in just over a month in fuel savings alone is fantastic. I mean, if you take that 388 and I'm going to use a calculator because I'm not real good at math, and you multiply that times 12 across a year, that's about $4,700 in savings. That's not too bad. I'll take it. All right, so let's take a quick look at how I charge my car, and I'm going to flip my camera around here so that you can see what I have set up. So back here on my back wall, right here, I had a 1450 plug installed. To install this and to upgrade my house to 200 amp service, it cost me $800. And then I have a 1450 adapter. And if you look at this one and try and compare it to the one you have from Tesla, it's not going to match. I ended up buying this one online from another place because when I bought my Tesla, they were out of stock at Tesla. So I'll try and find where I got it from and put a link below. If not, I apologize. I have it plugged into my portable charger that you get with your Tesla when you buy it. And then the cord, the cable is right here, and I have this little cool adapter thing plug or screwed on the front of my workbench. I got this on Amazon. I'll put the link below so that you can get one. It's nice because it just kind of sticks in there, and then you can wrap the cable up around it, and so it's out of the way. So, I mean, really, it's as simple as taking this, you get close to the Tesla, you press the button on the front. When that light goes like that, plug it in. You'll see my blue light here that we're getting ready to connect. And then typically it would go green, but I have my car on scheduled charging. So because it's after 6 a.m., I actually won't get any charge right now because I have scheduled charging on. So then once you're done charging, you just, again, hit this button. That goes light blue. You pull it out. And then I take my handle or my charger, I plug it in there, and I wrap the cable up so that it's out of the way and nobody trips on it in my house because my kids will trip on it. So that's really quickly how I charge. Like I said, it's very simple in my garage, the way my vehicle's pulled in. It's like probably 8 feet from where the plug is at, so it works out really well. I don't necessarily charge every night because on the weekends, I don't necessarily drive a ton. On Friday, I drove a bunch, so I charged Friday night. But yesterday, my wife and I probably drove about 25 miles. So maybe about 60 miles. So when I got home last night, my car was at 75%. Today it's a Sunday. I probably won't drive that much, so I didn't charge my vehicle last night. But you don't put gas in your car every day, so I still think that it's an easy comparison to get these two, to compare this with an ICE vehicle, I should say. So yeah, that's my savings. I mean, as you can see, while a Tesla or an EV itself might cost you a little bit more, to charge it does not cost that much, like $33 in just over a month. So I think you could round down the month and round down the charging, and I'm at about $30 a month. That's $360 a year to charge this. I would go through that much gas alone in my pickup truck to get back and forth to work. And just one other point of fact, if you have an EV and you have an ICE vehicle, I will tell you that the fuel in your ICE vehicle will tend to go longer. We barely drive my wife's Explorer anymore, simply because why would I when I can charge this for so cheap? We went to South Dakota, right as I got my Tesla. So the end of July, we got home on August 1st, and we filled my wife's Explorer on August 1st. Since then, she has used just barely 1 tank of gas. So it's cost her $40 to fill that up, $44 to fill that up. Just 1 tank of gas. So another residual side effect. When I had my truck, we always took her vehicle. So not only did I drive my truck a lot, but we drove her vehicle a lot, and we used a lot of gas there. So another side effect of having an EV. So I suggest, if you're on the fence, if you're not sure if the savings are going to be worth it, I'm telling you right now, they are worth it. Go get you an electric vehicle. Thanks for watching today's video. As I said, I'll try and drop a link below for the couple items that I have shown you in this video. Make sure you click on my Amazon affiliate link. If you're buying anything from Amazon, just click on it. It doesn't cost you anything more. It doesn't, the prices aren't higher. I just get a little bit of percentage from that Amazon affiliate link, and it helps me out on this channel. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, I appreciate that. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button so you know when we put a new video up. Hit the like button, doesn't cost you anything, only helps the algorithm for my channel out. And then drop a comment below. If you have an EV, how much does it cost you a month? Help set an average for those that don't have an electric vehicle. I'd like to see the differences too between someone maybe who has a Volkswagen ID4, or maybe the new Volvo, or different areas. So when you drop a comment, let me know where you're watching this from, and about how much it costs to charge your electric vehicle. And then last, if you're getting ready to buy a Tesla, make sure you use a referral code. The one thing I didn't talk about was supercharging, and we'll have another video on that, but make sure you use a referral code. Referral code gets you 1,000 supercharger miles, and the person whose code you used 1,000 supercharger miles. If you don't know anybody that has a Tesla, I'm going to throw my referral code below. Feel more than happy to use that. If you know somebody that has a Tesla, get their referral code, but make sure you use a referral code. As always, thanks for watching our video today. Get out, go drive your car, and be safe.